Hello YouTube, I'm 29 weeks pregnant today. I'll probably upload this tomorrow, so by then I'll be 29 weeks and 1 day. Obviously there's lots of things that's happened in the last week, so first of all I want to say Happy New Year to you all, and I hope you had a really good celebration. Second of all, happy birthday to my sister, who's 30 today. Since my last update I've had a midwife appointment and I've had a scan. And midwife appointment was a little bit more involved than usual because I was 28 weeks and they do specific checks at 28 weeks. So apart from the usual, checking the urine and blood pressure and things like that, they also took a blood sample from me and they measured my fundal height. And they took quite a lot of blood actually. They took about like 4 or 5 tubes. But they were very good. And I've met the woman who will be my midwife from now on until the baby gets here. She's very nice. And they checked my fundal height, which was 26 centimetres, and although that's a little under average on the chart, it's still within normal parameters. So that's fine. And obviously I was due to have a scan and they said, having a scan will be much more accurate. So the scan was on New Year's Eve and all seems well, which is really reassuring. The sonographer, I've had her before and she was really great. She was really reassuring, really helpful, and talked the whole way through and told me what she was doing, and we explained that I don't know what I'm having, and we tried to look, and so she said at the end, she was like, well, I know what you're having, would you like to know? And I wasn't expecting her to ask, so I was kind of caught off guard. And I really didn't know what to say because it was so tempting just to say yes. But she did point out quite rightly, she said, well, you will have another chance because you'll be seeing us again at 32 weeks. So maybe I'll find out then, I don't know. I did realise that not knowing does make it difficult shopping because obviously, the January sales are on, and we went shopping and there are some just lovely things that I would dearly love to buy but can't because they're either, well, most of the time they're for little girls. Just because they're so pretty and I like them. Yeah, the sonographer, yes, she was really nice because I was kind of tearful when I went in to have my scan. I mean, for personal reasons. Without getting too heavy or too into it, it was very odd and it upset me because it was the first time that I was wishing that it wasn't happening to me, that I was wishing it was happening to someone else, and obviously that's not a good thing to be feeling at, 28 weeks. So that was very hard, and I'm going to have to stop talking about it because otherwise it's going to upset me, But it's something that I'm working on, and I know why I was feeling it, particularly then. I don't feel it all the time. Just sometimes, because things seem really difficult. But obviously the sonographer caught on that I was a bit upset, and I think she thought that I was worried that the scan would not go well. But she was very, very reassuring, and I'm very grateful for that. It made a huge difference to the event. And then we had to wait ages because there was some delay, and then I went in and had my consultation, and they checked me over again, blood pressure and all that, and made sure that, measured me again, and yeah, so baby is breech at the moment, and so quite often I feel the top of their head like right up here, and they said that that's fine. About 30% of babies are breech at this point, and that's quite normal. But they would expect them to be on their way to turning by the next scan, and definitely turned by 36 weeks. I'm not anemic. They got the blood results back for that, but I'm still waiting on everything else, like my diabetes and antibodies and stuff and whatever else they were testing me for. They've booked me in to see the anaesthetist at the hospital that I'm delivering. They're going to check me over. They're going to look at my spine, and they're going to look at down my throat in the event that they need to intubate me for whatever reason, if I'm under a general for some reason, or if I don't know, if there was some weird complication. I mean, I certainly hope that won't happen, and I'm sure it won't, but you know, they just, forewarned is forearmed, as they say. As for switching hospitals, I was reminded by my midwife that if I want to change hospitals, all my consultations and my scans, which currently happen at the local hospital about sort of 10 minutes away from me, would have to happen at South Warwickshire Hospital, which is a good 35 minutes or so away, and it just complicates things, what with my mum's term time, and I don't drive, and yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be having to stay with my hospital at Coventry. I guess it's all compromise. But I mean, I've been wondering lately, say that they decided that I could have a baby vaginally without complications. I'm wondering how possible would it be to like maybe try home birth? I don't know. It's a long shot, and I won't get into it now because I don't really know enough about it. But it was just a thought that occurred to me. Make sure that you catch Giovanni's Q&A session that he did for me a couple of days ago. You can get to see him if you're interested. If you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask. And thank you to everyone who has given me advice on cloth nappies. I'm definitely going to be looking into those. So yeah, I think I'll just do the belly measurement and that'll be that. So let me just get my tape measure. I don't know if you can see, but here's the belly. There you go. I can see that from this looking down, I can see that baby is kind of on this side right now. It's kind of all grouped right here. Baby is definitely a huge fidget. Wow. Looks like I've got big in the past week. I'm like 32 inches and a quarter. I think. Yeah. So that's like 82 centimeters. It's funny really, because like I don't feel any bigger this week, but apparently I have got bigger. Thank you for everyone who's been subscribing. I would really enjoy reading more comments if you have anything to say. And yes, time is running out now. We are seriously on a countdown. So I've got to start thinking about my hospital bag, just in case, and you know, my birth plan and birth partners and stuff. Probably in all instances it will be my mum who will be my birth partner, but I'm still clarifying details. It kind of changes from time to time, and obviously I reserve the right to change my mind. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week when I hit the big 3-0 and I'm 30 weeks. Okay, see you guys. Have a great week. Bye.